All right, please have this open. Under Unit 5 on Classroom. Unit test topics, please. Hopefully this won't be the last time you look at this. All right, I need you to bring A game tomorrow. And some of you need to bring A game and shovels tomorrow. Why do I need to bring a shovel? Because you are in a deep hole you need to dig yourself out of from that quiz. All right, so this is 47 points. Probably, I'd have to go back and take a look, but I'm pretty confident saying that's the most points we've had so far this year. All right, so if you didn't do so hot on the quiz, easy way to start digging yourself out is doing well tomorrow. All right, one indirect proof. We already discussed that. That's in your packet. If you want to review for indirect proofs, those are all in your packet. All right, in your packet. Oh boy, some of you are not going to like this next one. Start of the test tomorrow. There's about 6 or 7 fill in the blanks, and that will test your vocabulary. All right, for instance, definitely not on here if I'm telling you this right now, but a sample one. In a triangle, if I have a line segment that starts at a vertex and is perpendicular to the opposite side, it is called a blank. We know it or we don't, right? If we're going to fill in that blank with altitude. All right, there is a little word bank. Oh, a word bank. So I don't need to study anything. I'll just find the cute word and put it in. There's like 12 words in the word bank and 6 fill in the blank. So good luck with that. Okay, it's not like you can match them up and you're done. All right, so a little difficult there. All right, if there's 12 words in the word bank and 6 blanks. So you got to know your vocab. Also, hey, if I do another altitude and a third altitude, they all intersect at the blank. Got to know our vocab tomorrow. Okay, and that wasn't our strong point from that quiz. All right, if you go back and look at median, perpendicular bisector, none of these, angle bisector, right? That wasn't a strong point for some of us. So know your vocab. All right, number 3 on here. Use your triangle inequality theorems. What do I mean? Real quick. Let's go through each of the 3 I'm talking about. Number 1 is an exterior angle. Everyone agrees that's an exterior. So we learned this unit. It is bigger than one of the remote interiors. It is also bigger than the other remote interior. The only thing I can't say it's bigger than is the one right next to it. All right, so that's the first one. Second one was, if I know the angles, let's see, I'll put 80, 60, 40. If I know the angles in a triangle, you should be able to tell me what side is the biggest, what side is the smallest. All right. And also, sum of 2 sides greater than the third. Are those 3 lengths that could form a triangle? 3, 5, 20. Nope. Why not? 3 plus 5, not bigger than 20. It's got to be bigger than 20. All right. So those are the 3 I'm talking about. And there's plenty of practice, whether it's in your packet or textbook. Rank the sides. If you guys just go to your packets right now, please. Go to your packets. Step away from the Chromebook for a second. Don't close it, though. Just step away from it. Look at number 2 and 3 in the review. That's what I'm talking about as far as 2 triangles in one diagram. And you got to rank them. Which side's the smallest, which side's the biggest. And we're going to do one of those together in a second. So that's what I'm talking about. Number 2 and 3 in your packet. And then finally, I got partitions. That was on your quiz, so look back at your quiz for that. And centroid algebra questions. Centroid algebra questions, that's number 1 in your packet. Okay, that's number 1 in your packet right there. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, centroid algebra questions. Real quick, go back to your Chromebook for me. You will not see partitions anywhere in the review on your packet. But go back to Classroom. Everyone, let's go. Stop doing the review. Stop doing the review. Go back to Classroom for me. All right, go back to Classroom. Let's see, period 2. Let me just get there myself. You will see an extra review. Please open that extra review under Unit 5. You guys, shoot, hold on. I didn't make it active for you guys. I'll do that right now, and you guys can refresh. Do you guys have it active?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That's an old one then. All right, you guys do. Good. All right, so open it up for me. Yeah, you guys have it right here. Just so you know what's here. Again, there's a whole bunch of partition questions there because there's none in your packet and none in the textbook. Points of concurrency. So you want to go over your vocab: centroid, orthocenter, incenter, circumcenter. It's right there. And then all those three theorems we just talked about. All right, because your packet doesn't have everything. I can't stress that enough. Your packet does not have everything that's on the test. Your textbook's got a little more, and the extra review has even more. Okay? And then that's about it. Anything I can answer as far as the unit test topics. All right, go to your packet. We're going to do a couple together. I'm just not going to let you do the rest of the time on your own here. We got to review hardcore because I need many of you to get as most of those 47 points as possible. All right, take a look at number 2 now. Look at number 2. I know this question says which side is the shortest, but we're going to actually rank every single side from shortest to longest here because that's what I'm going to ask you to do tomorrow on the test. We can't do a darn thing. Grab your calculators. We can't do a darn thing unless I know each angle measure. So go ahead and let's find each angle measure, or the missing ones anyway. Okay, everyone's got 60 and 57 plugged in. All right, now we cannot have this mindset when I have 2 triangles in one diagram. We can't say, 53 is the smallest, so I look across from 53, the shortest side's BD. No. The shortest side in triangle BCD is BD, but that might not be the smallest side overall in the entire diagram. So I can't have that mindset. It's across from the smallest angle, and that's it. BD is just the smallest side in triangle CBD. So the way we're going to accomplish it, quick review, we're going to take the first triangle, triangle ABD, and I want you to take about 30 seconds right now and rank those sides from shortest to longest. And then I'll ask somebody your rankings here in a second. So take triangle ABD first and rank those sides from shortest to longest. All right, shortest to longest, your rankings here. Lauren, here we go. Shortest side for you in there is AD, followed by AB, and then the longest side would be BD. Good job. Now we're going to go over the other triangle, BCD. Do the same thing for me. Rank the sides from shortest to longest, and then we'll talk about the overall ranking. All right, your overall ranking for triangle BCD. Simon, shortest side.
BD.
BD, good. Next.
CD.
CD, longest side.
BC.
Good. All right, here we go, everyone. Let's talk now. Let's talk about the shortest side overall. Shortest side overall, well, it's a competition between the 2 shortest sides in each triangle. It's either got to be AD or it's got to be BD because those are the 2 shortest sides in each triangle. So one of them has to be the shortest side overall. But there's no way it can be one of them out of those 2. No shot based on what you've written down. There's no shot it can be BD. Look at your rankings. You said BD was the longest side in the other triangle, and there's actually 2 that are shorter than it. You physically wrote down, is everyone seeing that? You physically wrote down that there's 2 sides shorter than BD. So it can't be BD, it's got to be AD. So that's the shortest side overall. All right, let's keep ranking them. because I am going to ask you to rank them tomorrow. Is BD the next then? Is BD going to be the next side? No, look at your ranking. You have one more smaller than BD. It's AB. So that's coming next. AB is smaller. Now let's keep going. What's the next one now? Now I can put BD. Now I can put BD. All right. Now with what's left, which one's smaller, CD or BC? Don't make it complicated. You just ranked them. What do you have smaller, CD or BC up here? CD. And that makes BC the overall longest one. All right, so I am going to ask you to rank them all tomorrow. So be prepared. All right, rank each triangle first, then look at them to see which one's the shortest to the longest. All right, next up. Don't do the next one, please. You'll have plenty of time to practice it. Go back to classroom for me. Go back to classroom. Go to the textbook pages, please, under Unit 5. Go to the textbook questions under Unit 5. Open up page, the review, unit test review. I'll do it here with you. Okay, please open up the textbook pages. You have one that says unit test review for unit test, day 10. And I need you to open up page 381 for me. Page 381. So we can do this next question. And find number 5 on page 381 when you open it up in classroom. Find number 5, please. A little vocab review with you guys now. A little vocab review. Take a look at number 5. It's a true or false question. So the first thing I'm going to ask somebody, is that statement true or false? If they say it's true, all right, we're done. If they say it's false, we need to replace the underlined word with the correct vocabulary term to make it true. All right, so I'll give you, about 30 seconds. To find the centroid, true or false, you have to construct the angle bisectors. Straight up vocab here. Straight up vocab. To find the centroid, we need to construct the angle bisectors. True or false before we go to part 2 if there's a need to. To find the centroid, construct the angle bisectors. True or false here. 1, 3, Stellan?
False.
That is a false statement, everybody. All right, because it is false, replace angle bisectors with the correct vocabulary term that would make that true. So how do I find the centroid? Construct the, Bailey? Medians. There you go. So it might be a good opportunity to make sure you hit up that textbook questions too, because you'll get some serious vocab. All right, can you go back now? I think this is on page 382, number 14. I need you to get number 14 open for me. I don't think it's on page 381. I think you got to go to page 382. But I need you on number 14 now. More vocabulary. Once you get to number 14, read it through. Another vocabulary term here. All right, let's talk. Fourth baseball player's got to stand the same distance away from these 3. I am not asking you to physically find the point in the triangle. All right, let's just say it's right there, but tell me what that point's name is. That's what I am looking for. All right, this fourth baseball player should stand at the what of the triangle there. Okay, so he is the same distance away from all the other 3. Where is that fourth baseball player going to stand? What do I call that? Stand at the, Jonathan? That is a 2-to-1 ratio. That is a 2-to-1 ratio. He should stand at, Drew? Orthocenter is where the altitudes intersect. All right, orthocenter doesn't really have any special fact. All right, we got 2 more left, right? We got 2 more left. They should stand, Tess? Circumcenter. Why should they stand at the circumcenter? Because the circumcenter is equidistant from the 3 vertices. All right, so if that 4th player stands at the circumcenter, he will be the same distance away from all 3. All right, circumcenter, equidistant from the vertices. Last one I want to try with you. I don't know if you can stay on this page or go to another one, but number 28. Number 28, find number 28, please. I don't know if you can stay on this page or have to go to the next one. Find number 28. Two sides of a triangle are 5 and 7. Write the range of the 3rd side. And if you remember, we don't want a list of side lengths. We want it in an inequality, right? Where x is in the middle. So I need to know what side it needs to be bigger than and what side length it needs to be less than. And there was a method to how we did this. All right, if I know 2 of those side lengths, it has to be greater than this, but less than this. And there was a way we went about it. Sum of 2 sides bigger than the 3rd. Because it can't be any side length. All right, what sides it has to be between? Brendan, here we go. It's got to be bigger than what?
Bigger than 12.
Well, less than 12, right?
Oh, yeah.
Less than 12, but bigger than?
4, 5.
How'd you get the 12?
Oh, 2.
2. How'd you get the 2 now?
Subtract
Subtract
and
and add them, right, to get the range. Subtract and add them to get your range. Okay, so bigger than 2, less than 12. All right. Anything else? You cannot just rely on your packet. You can't. You're not going to be prepared. You can't just rely on the packet. You've got to go to the textbook. You just saw all the different types of problems we did in the textbook. And you have to go to the extra review, which has got your partitions and some other types of questions. All right. Last thing I need you to do, go back to classroom for me, please. Go back to classroom because I'm sure many of you will start in the packet, but if you start in the textbook, it's fine too. Can you open up the homework answers, please, on Classroom? Everybody on your Chromebook, go to Unit 5, homework answers. Open that up. And please have open the unit test review answers. So that's staring you right in the face as you do your questions today. And you'll see right away, the first page you see, that's the answers to the textbook. And if you want to scroll down a little more, there's the answers to the packet. All right. So you choose where you want to go, but please take my warning, the packet's not good enough. All right, you're going to have to go other places to get fully prepared. All right, here we go. If you want to move around and work with other people, feel free. All right, let's get rolling.